Pay close attention. This isn't something you see every day.
Welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about the Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super Turtle and Domeoids by NECA. So here's the packaging. You have Super Turtle, Domeoids, can't really say the word too well, and then some beautiful artwork here on the side, on the bottom, for all the people that were involved with creating this figure and the artwork itself. And then on the side, he is number 35 in the line. There's Super Turtle right here with his fantastic disguise. And then you have some promotional shots of him on the back doing his thing. Now, here's some other characters here, which is Old Man Raph, April, and Hunter Leonardo. If you have not seen my review on these figures, go check them out. They're here on the channel. So with that being said, guys, let's get Super Turtle out of the box and let's talk about him. All right, so here we have Super Turtle, and let me tell you something. This guy appeared in, was it Tales from the TMNT issue number 5 way back in the day. So he's not like the Batman version of Donatello dressed up as Batman. This is a total different character. So where like the turtles themselves are training in ninjutsu, this guy here has his super abilities of flight and strength and so on and so forth. There was 2003, I could be wrong, somewhere around there was an issue where the turtles had their own superpowers. They were known as different types of superhero names. But yeah, anyway, with that being said, here he is. And let me tell you something. What a cool, obscure figure to have in the collection. It doesn't matter who or what. You can make it whoever you want it to be, whatever turtle you wish it to be. But anyway, look at that sculpt. I love the way they did that, the head covering, you know, that bandana over the face, the eyes squinting, the straight, you know, face right there. If anybody, for me, this would be kind of like Leonardo for whatever reason. But anyway, you can see that his shell in the front with the detail with the ST on the front, which is pretty cool. Too bad they didn't have it on the back, which would have been even cooler, but that's cool. His belt, which is standard superhero belt. Nothing on the back on, you know, the carabin. Nothing here to store anything, which there's really nothing to store since he's a superhero. I like the way they did the gloves, a little bit of this hanging on the back right here, the way they protrude out. Nice little shading coming down to the legs, and then his boots at the bottom. So yeah, and there's no swivel to here either. So just so you know. But anyway, cool looking character. I think they did a beautiful job here. Beautiful job. Wired cape even, so that way you can put him in flight poses and then, you know, have it however you want to have this, you know, just to make it the way you want it to be as far as when he's standing there. Yes, it's all the way through. It's one continuous wire that goes around, and then, yeah, so you gotta maneuver it however you want it to be for him. So if you want him standing here and have it like it's blowing, there you go. But is this a reuse of the Lawson's turtle body? Possibly. I could be wrong. He seems to be a little bit thicker than those, but then that just could be the way they did the front, because they didn't, you know, kind of block everything with lines and stuff like that the way they normally do with a turtle shell in the front. They just made it one big huge piece. So that's actually pretty cool. But like I said, NECA is killing it with these figures when it comes to the turtle line. Now this guy comes with a few things, so I'm just going to roll right into it. Okay, and starting off, he comes with a manhole cover, so you can throw this at somebody or whoever you're fighting. However, that's a cool little addition to add in there. I like the way they did the shading and everything on there with it. The other thing too, which leads me to believe that, well, I did say it was Leonardo, but this could be also Donatello's, because Handyman Donatello had this type of bandana on his head, but he also came with this type of camera right here. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta, never mind. All right, so anyway, my bad. I thought I forgot something. Anyway, so then we have his alternate hands, right? So he comes with the 2 fists that are already on him. Then he comes with a set of like a pointing hand, and then almost kind of like a grasping hand. And then going right into the others, you have his like weapons holding hand, or just hands to hold stuff in, however you choose or whatever you want to do with it. Then we have his alternate head sculpt, his angry head sculpt, which is actually very well done. I like the way they did that little bit of shadowing right here around the eyes and stuff like that, just like they did on the other one. And then a lot of the detail that are in there. So I got to give it to NECA, man. They just killing it. Next we have, if you want to have him working out with weights, he comes with a dumbbell. So that's pretty cool. Picking it up, throwing it at somebody, or just working out with it. Next he has, which kind of strange, but I don't think they go to him. He also comes with like a pickaxe and then an actual axe, which is neat to see, but I don't think they go to I don't think they go to Super Turtle. I think they go to the Domeoids. Domeoids. And then you have a mace, and then you have, I don't know what this is, but it's definitely some kind of weird looking choppy thing. So that's pretty cool. But it's cool that they have it. So yeah, you got a little bit of options here on what you have and what this guy comes with, which for me, since he's a super turtle, he doesn't need any weapons, man. He's got the cold breath, the eye lasers, the speed, the strength, the flight, you know, you name it. He's got it. Why not? Why can't he? All right, then moving on, we have the Domeoids. Here's one of them. They remind me like of a marshmallow with arms and legs, and then up here they have this like brain cavity area here with this dome on it. So that's pretty cool. And they are articulated. The hands do move, the legs move, so you can get them to do little things, move them around. They're not tons of articulation, and then this arm here is a little stiff, so I'm just being a little gentle with it, but you can move it forward. So just be mindful, because these not the legs are nice and easy to move, but these arms seem to be a little stiff. And then next we have his counterpart, the one with the busted dome, where you can see the whole ooey gooey insides, and he's a little bit more roughed up, you know, with the shading that they put on him and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Now the other thing I want to try out is, oh, he does have a little wrist swivel here. They both do. So what I wanted to try out is to see, they seem kind of big, trying to get these weapons in their hand. I don't know if they go in there or not. That's the whole thing, right? Because they're just little tiny, these little things. You might have to heat them up. I don't know. Oh, no. Hold on. There we go. Okay, cool. Just slide it in. Just slide it on in. So you can actually have this guy, these little dudes holding their weapons, whatever weapons you want them to hold. Yeah. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, NECA's just killing it with these little things, these little dudes. I mean, I'm a little late to the game when it comes to this figure as far as getting him out here. But yeah, I just happened to pick him up when we were on vacation over in Delaware. You know, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, why not? But yeah, cool looking little dudes to add to your collection, just to have these like little itty bitty minions running around, just creating havoc, you know, like kind of like the mousers, you know, for the regular turtles. And you got this little Domeoid guys running around. So yeah, neat, very, very neat. All right, so with everything that's all said and done, the only turtle that I have out to compare him to is the Playmates version. If you haven't seen this review, go check it out. It is up. And this is what I was saying in this review when I did this. A lot of missed opportunity when it came to these turtles here, which could have been, you know, they just missed some opportunities, right? Not to say that NECA's never missed any opportunities when it comes to certain things. They have. But these ones here, considering the fact that they're the 1984 comic book versions, you figured you would at least put the weapon so, you know, Donnie could hold his bow staff on his back, Leo could hold his katanas, Raph could hold his sai, Michelangelo, so on and so forth, could hold his chucks. But they didn't add any of that. A couple other things here and there, but for most part, they're not bad. As you can see, a little bit bigger, but not bad at all. But yeah, I mean, what is there to say? I mean, you have this guy here who just is absolutely phenomenal. I think they killed it. And you can also pop off the head, take off the cape, and you can have him without the cape if you wanted to. So that's an option as well. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the, whoops, of the Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super Turtle by NECA. And yeah, if you know, because he is such an obscure character, right? He can fit anywhere. You can have him flying with Superman. You could have him, you know, flying down and destroying some foot soldiers. You could have him anywhere you want in a display because, well, like I said, he's not a regular, just one of the regular turtles dressed up as a superhero. He's actually a turtle, super turtle from a different dimension that, you know, it comes with a superpower. So, you know, Superman's from Krypton. Maybe he's from Turtleopolis or something. I don't know. I don't know. But that's you know, whatever your imagination brings to the table, that is what you have here. And I think NECA really brought this to life when they did it. So anyway, enough of my rambling. Let me put these Domeoids over here with him so you guys can actually see how he stands up with them. Like I said, really cool set right here. Don't go breaking the bank to get it. You know what I mean by that. Just don't overpay. Anyways, guys, like I was trying to say in the beginning, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Eastman and Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super Turtle by NECA. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment down below. Always hit the notification bell so you never miss out on anything new. And no matter where you guys are, I'll catch you on the flippity flip.